Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Eric, your local realtor here in Flagstaff. I wanted to do a quick update for July on how the housing market's doing and kind of where we're at here in Flagstaff. Today is July 5th, so hopefully you had a great holiday weekend, you had some fun, and everyone was safe and had a good time. And now we're back to the work week and back to the grind. But yeah, here we are July 5th, and looking at our housing market, it's changed quite a bit over the last couple of months. My last update I did was the first week of May. And so let's kind of just dive right into it, looking at our numbers and our stats. Most of the houses that I look at when I do these, I'm looking at single family homes here in Flagstaff that are at the $1 million and less price tag. And when I was looking at some stats in May, the first week of May, for single family homes, $1 million or less, we had only 46 on the market. Yeah, not a lot of homes. And when I added in condos and townhomes to that list, we were up to 71. So again, not a lot. That was the first week of May. Now looking at it today, I just looked it up a couple minutes ago, looking at, again, single family homes, $1 million or less. Right now we have 109 on the market. So, you know, a little more than 100% increase since the first week of May. So quite a bit more inventory hitting the market. When we add townhomes and condos to that list at $1 million or less right now, we are sitting at 148. So again, almost the same increase with that as well, just a little over 100%. So what does that mean? I mean, if you're paying attention to the market, you know, there's a lot of information out there, a lot of things, a lot of moving parts that are going on, and a lot of different predictions. I mean, depending on who you watch, what channel you watch, you know, people are predicting things all over the place. So, you know, we're kind of in this situation right now where nothing is really happening one way or the other. For my buyers, you know, you've seen the interest rates increase over the last month, and so that's really reduced your buying ability and what you can afford. So that's making it difficult for you. We're not really seeing the price reductions either as of yet. We are seeing some price reductions, but I don't think our sellers are quite reducing the amounts that they're needing to actually get their houses sold in a timely manner. And that depends on, you know, the seller situation, right? I mean, some are going to stay on the market. They don't necessarily need to sell, and so they might be more comfortable at staying on market for a little bit longer period of time. If you need to sell, if you got to get out of town or move to a new address, you know, you're gonna have to reduce your prices a little bit more than you think to get that property sold. You know, we're seeing it with properties here in Flagstaff where, you know, what you thought you could have sold for back in April and May, you're not gonna get that. If you're looking to wanting to sell at the peak market, you've missed that. The peak of the market is gone, okay? So I'm sorry for all of you sellers out there, you missed it. And if you're pricing your houses, if you're gonna put it on the market or currently priced at what that peak was, you need to reduce your housing or reduce your price quite significantly. So we're seeing houses that are on the market now that, you know, are good houses. These are great neighborhoods, great houses, great quality, that back in April, even early May, that would have sold within, you know, 3 to 4 days. We're seeing them on the market now for 4 to 5 weeks. And so that's, you know, that's a significant jump in time on the market. So again, we're kind of in this holding pattern, right? Where the buyers are waiting for either the rates to come down or they're waiting for the housing prices to come down. And we don't know which one's gonna happen first. The sellers, they're waiting for the interest rates to go down to have the buyers have more buying ability. But they're also waiting to see kind of what the market's gonna do. There's a lot of talk of, you know, what's the stock market doing? What's crypto doing? You know, what's the Fed up to? We got the midterm elections coming up in a few months. So there's a lot of variables out there that might have a play in this situation with our housing, and we don't really know what that's gonna do. So in terms of what we're seeing in Flagstaff is we're just kind of seeing a holding pattern, and I feel like both the buyers and their sellers are kind of staring at each other to see, you know, who's gonna make the first move and what's really gonna have an impact on the market. So The inventory is still not there in terms of what we would like to see in a good quality market, but we are seeing the inventory start to pick up in terms of more houses that are available on the market and houses that are staying on the market a lot longer than normal. So as the inventory increases, you'll likely see some of the housing prices start coming down a little bit. And also, if we have another rise in the interest rates, you'll likely see the houses come down in a little bit. So it's just kind of a weird time right now. No one really knows what's going to happen. And, you know, I think if you're going to buy, if you need to buy, then you know, obviously you're just going to have to find something that you can afford, that you're comfortable in living in. If you need to sell, you need to reduce your prices significantly to draw that attention and to draw those buyers in there. If you don't need to sell, you know, that's obviously up to your situation. You can either, you know, see what you might be able to get on the market, or maybe you're gonna wait and see kind of what happens in the next few months. So no one really knows. I can't predict, you know, exactly what's gonna happen. I don't think that there's gonna be a huge crash. I could be wrong. But again, we still have to see those inventory rate, or the volume of inventory really has to increase to see those prices come down, or we're going to see the interest rates have another big hike, and that might drive the prices down. So, you know, but as of right now, we've kind of been coasting along. We're gaining a little bit more inventory, and the buyers out there are still kind of looking around to see what's happening. So. One thing that we are seeing, we're seeing a reduction in cash buyers, and I think that's just because, you know, people that have large sums of cash, if they don't need to buy, then they're likely going to probably hold on to that for a little bit just to kind of see again what the market's going to do with before they make a decision on you know, just dropping a bunch of cash on property. So hopefully that helps. If you have any questions, you know, leave a comment down below on a specific question that you might have with our market. As we see things might shift one way or the other, I'll do an update on our market and let you guys know kind of where we're seeing things go one way or the other. And you know, the first step in buying a home is, you know, making sure you're reaching out to a local lender. If you're looking for a local lender, I just did a video with Kristen Smith at Academy Mortgage here in Flagstaff. You can reach out to her. Her information's in that video. And just kind of see with the current rates, what you might be able to afford and what's out there on the market. So if there's anything that I can help you out with, guys, you know, don't hesitate to reach out to me. You can call, text, email, or leave a comment down below, and I'll be glad to help you out. So hope you had a great holiday weekend and enjoy the rest of the summer. Talk to you soon. Bye.